Good evening, my dear masters, my dear friends, and my dear gods. Welcome to Awakening Saturday program, week 22. And today we are having our Vijaya madam. So she'll be sharing about the wisdom, but the seven spirit, the top, like, and thank you, ma'am, and welcome, please, ma'am, Vijaya ma'am. So, ma'am will be sharing about the seven spiritual laws of success, and we are very glad to have you, ma'am. So, thank you for your time and all, and thank you for joining, and thank you for sharing your wisdom. Thank you so much. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank you, Mahavatar Foundation channel, for giving me this opportunity, especially Raghunath sir, and my heartful gratitude to our Guruji Patriji sir. Okay, so without let me start the today's topic, the seven spiritual laws of success. So please, masters, if it is possible, please on your videos so that I can deliver I can share the wisdom properly. If I see people around, I can do nicely. So please try to understand. If possible, please try to on your cameras. Okay. Okay. So without let me start. Okay. So today's topic is seven spiritual laws of success. So the name is so interesting. So So it may take 1 hour, definitely. So please cooperate with me and don't skip the session. Please take a pencil or pen and a book with you. It is very important to note all the important points in today's session. This is really helpful for us. Okay, thank you. So, the seven spiritual laws of success. Okay, so the name itself suggesting regarding success, right? So, before I start this topic, what is a real success? So, depending on each soul state, the success can be defined in many ways, right? So, everybody in a different soul states, right? Some are in the young soul state, some are in the young souls, mature souls. Depending on the soul state, they define their success, right? But what is a real success? Now we are all into the spiritual journey, right? So we have a different definition for success. What is a real success? The real success is nothing but knowing who are we, why we have come onto this planet, what is the purpose of us on this planet, right? And winning on our ignorance and winning on our Arishad Vargas. See, when we are doing the spirituals and we are into the spirituality, so we will define the success like this, right? Do you accept, masters? Yes or no? This is the true purpose of life. This is the real success. Why we have taken birth on this earth to know all these things, right? There will be material success too, but that is only the part of this game, right? Material success also there, but it's a part of this game in this planet earth. But real success, the fulfillment of a soul, for the evolution of the soul, what is the real success is nothing but knowing who are we. As you all know, Ramana Maharshi always says this, know who you are, right? So this is a real success actually. We have to define success like this. Automatically the material success follows us. If you approach spiritually towards a material success also, happens automatically with you. Along with this, you will be peaceful, you will be healthy, right? All this will follow along with the material success. But without any spiritual approach, if you will work hard for the material success, maybe you don't find a peace of mind, you don't get health, you may achieve success, but you don't feel that satisfaction. There will be no soul satisfaction, right? So, when you are into the spiritual journey, you can acquire material success without any effort. This is very important. When the root is a spirituality, automatically the fruits will happen in your life, even in a material world. The foundation is important. Here, the foundation is our spirituality, being in spiritual journey. So everybody, this should be considered. But nowadays, what is happening? Everybody is running towards a material success only. But at one point, they are falling down with some not peace of mind. They don't have the health. They don't have a good relationships. Many, in any dimensions, they are falling. Though they achieve many things in materially, they are not at all happy because they are not connected with the soul satisfaction. So in today's session, we will know many tips how to achieve this success even in a material world by following the spiritual laws in our life. So we can define this as a laws of life also, spiritual laws for the life. Okay. So this book was written by the Deepak Chopra, the great author of our country, India. So through his book only, I am enlightened with so many things. So this is always we should carry this spiritual laws for our evolution on this earth. So no need to think about the material sex. Automatically it will follow. But the root, we should concentrate on the root level. Right. So what author is teaching us in this book means the first one is law of pure potentiality. There are 7 spiritual laws, masters here. So we are discussing every law in depth. Okay. So whatever possible in depth we will discuss. So the first one is the law of pure potentiality. Please note it down, masters, if possible. The law of pure potentiality. He defined this law of pure potentiality is nothing but pure consciousness. Got it, masters? So this pure potentiality is nothing but pure consciousness. The first law for the success itself is nothing but the pure consciousness. Connect with the pure consciousness. After reading this book, I'm so happy that we are all on the right path. This is a route for our spiritual journey, right? We are all struggling for this thing only to connect with this pure consciousness only. We are all struggling. We are doing practice. We are doing this all spiritual journey means we are all depending on this pure consciousness concept only. So the author also given the first spiritual law for the success is nothing but to connect with the pure consciousness. What is this pure consciousness? Again, it's nothing but a cosmic energy which is spreading all over our universe. Right? Okay. So, this law of pure potentiality, once you connect with this pure consciousness, the pure potentiality, we can attain success in every dimension. He's suggesting this. Okay, how do we connect with this pure consciousness? We are telling that it is spreading all over the universe. How the survival is happening on this earth? What is the energy responsible for the life force on this earth? That is nothing but this cosmic energy, the pure consciousness, the pure potentiality. And we all know now that pure consciousness is also existing within us also. Right? Are you believing this or not? We are doing this meditation practice. Why we are doing? We want to connect with that pure consciousness which is also within us, which is already within us only. What is outside is within us only. Right? So we are trying to connect with our own consciousness. Our own consciousness. Once we connect with our own consciousness, with our own spirit, automatically we will get a connection towards everything. So here author is telling how to connect with your own self. Then he also gave some tips how to connect with your own self. He has given us 4 tips for this. How to connect with your inner spirit, how to connect with your own self, because this is the first law, spiritual law for the success. So connecting with our own self is the first spiritual law of success. Okay, so for this, the 4 tips he has given. So the first tip is nothing but just be in silence. This is the first tip he has given. How to connect with your own self is nothing but be in silence. Just be. Okay, masters? Just be. For some time, just be in silence. In a day, always we will talk, we will think, right? So he's giving one clue that just be like that for some time. Just observe what is happening around. Observe everything. Maintain that silence. From the silence only, you can able to experience that consciousness within you. If you are silent, you can experience this self within you. That immediately connects you to the source. If you are in silence, you can experience that law of pure potentiality within you and which is existing around us. So it will make us to connect easily with the source, with us. For that, the first tip itself is nothing but be in silence. Right? Before meditation, silence is first. Right? So in this immediate second thing, what he is suggesting to connect to our own consciousness, to our own self, is nothing but meditation. He has given the second clue, do practice meditation. Once you are maintaining silence for some time in a day, you can maintain the silence within you also through experience that silence state. That is nothing but a meditative state. When you close your senses and you do inner journey, you will experience that inner silence too. If you experience this inner silence, it also helps you to connect with your own self. That automatically connects you to the source, to that pure consciousness, to that cosmic energy, that pure potentiality. So in first step, he's telling us be silence, just be silence. In second, do meditation. He has given a second tip as meditation. We are all in the right path actually. We already know all these things. We are so happy to know again from this book. Patriji sir given all the essence of every spiritual book. We are so happy to remind again. So, and what is the third step he has given us to connect with our own spirit? Be with the nature. Be with the nature. This also we know. Spend some time in nature. Go to the parks. Enjoy the nature around you. Do some trekkings. Go for a nature trip. Sense the scent of a flower. Watch the birds chirping. Watch the sunrise, sunset, the small things around us. Because the whole nature is working on this principle. The pure consciousness is everywhere, within every living being, within every non living thing also. It is everywhere. Just observe this. Observe everything around you, especially connect with the nature. Okay, touch your feet to the earth, touch the flower, touch the animals, watch them, love them. Okay, so connect with the nature. You will experience this consciousness. You can connect with yourself and with the source. So be with the nature. This is the third clue author has given us. And what is a fourth clue has given how we can connect with our own self, with our own consciousness, is nothing but be non-judgmental. So our Patriji sir always says this, be in a non-judgmental mode, on it, on the button of non-judgmental. Everything we know already. So being in non-judgmental is very essential to be connected with the source. If we are judgmental, we are disconnected with our own self. This is directly like this is how we should clear. If we are judgmental, we are disconnected with our self, with that source. So being in non-judgmental is very essential to experience this consciousness within us and to connect with the source. Okay, how we will be non-judgmental? Through the practice of meditation, being in silence, being with the nature, automatically it becomes our natural state that we don't complain, we don't judge anything, we don't blame anyone around. We know there is a cause and effect, and every soul is unique. We no need to compare, we no need to judge any soul around us because we have that wisdom now. Soul wisdom is now with us. So we will love them. We will understand. We have a clarity about every soul around us. So why we need to judge again? It's a foolish thing, right? So being in non-judgmental is very, very important to connect with our own self, to experience this law of pure potentiality within us happens only through these four things. Just be in silence, do meditation practice, be with the nature, spend some time in nature, be in non-judgmental mode always. Okay, as we are discussing a lot about law of pure potentiality. So what is this pure potentiality? I already discussed it's nothing but cosmic energy, right? These have some qualities. What is this pure potentiality? We are telling it is around us and within us. What is the magic of this pure potentiality? It's nothing but a divine power. It has a divine intelligence. It has a wisdom. It is love. It has a compassion, gratitude. All the divine qualities is hidden in this pure consciousness. Once we practice all these principles in our life, we can also acquire these qualities within us. We can become divine beings. We are already divine beings, but we have to wake up the divine qualities within us, right? So all this possible with all these things now we have discussed. So when you maintain some silence, when you are in non-judgmental, when you do meditation practice, automatically you will awaken all these qualities within you also. That is the real connection with ourselves. We are awakening the power within us. That means we are connecting with ourself. That self has already these qualities, but we are awakening them through the spiritual journey. What is the purpose of this spirituality? Awakening the divine within us. For that only we are all struggling, right? For the soul evolution, to make our soul a divine soul from zero to hero, right? For that evolutionary process, we are all taking births. We are slowly improvising ourselves in evolving. We are taking so many experiences on this planet Earth. We are learning different lessons. We are taking different experiences only for the soul evolution, right? Okay, masters, I hope you all understood this first law, the law of pure potentiality. Okay, let us move to the second law, the law of giving and receiving. The law of giving and receiving is the second spiritual law of success. Okay, masters, what is this law of giving and receiving? This is also helps to achieve success in life. What is this principle teaching us? The name itself suggesting again law of giving and receiving. That means there is a flow of energy here. Flow of energy. Both should be there in our life. There should be giving and there should be receiving too. Then only there is a flow of energy in our life. What energy? Abundance. Then we can achieve abundance in our life if there is a flow of energy. If there is no flow of energy, the energy will get stuck and there is no abundance in our life. For this, I will take one example like currency. Let me explain this with the currency. So, what is the meaning of currency? In Latin word, the currency is nothing but flow. Flow. It's nothing but flow. It's a Latin word which means flow. So, here the currency means money, right? This is a life energy. Money is a life energy actually. The money should flow. You have to give, then you will receive. You keep giving and you will receive. This is the quotation we already listened from our Patriji sir also. Always give, you will receive. Giving, receiving. There should be flowing in both sides. So we already hear many donations in our organizations like please donate, donate. We are all donating. We know what will happen if we donate. There will be flowing back that money into your life also. But we say here abundance. Whatever you give, you will receive. Whatever it could be. I'm just telling one example of money. But author is telling that what kind of intention you are doing while donating it. What intention you kept in mind while donating the money? Are you thinking that you will receive something, that's why I'm donating? Is that is your intention? Then there's a big wrong. There is no flow of energy if your intention is like this. Or you're donating because you want to become famous. Is that is your intention? Then a big wrong. There is no flow of energy in your life. Author is telling joy of giving. You are experiencing that happiness while you give something to anyone. Are you experiencing joy while giving? That is a real happiness. There is a flow of energy. There exists abundance in your life. Understood, masters? So, here the intention is very important. You are giving, but what kind of intention you have in your mind while giving? This will be noted by the universe. Is it doing for your like selfish, for your selfishness you're doing, or you're doing it for you want to become famous, you want to show off to everyone that you are donating this much? What is your intention? Check. Intention makes a main role here to flow the abundance in your life. Then the energy will flow nicely. Automatically, that wealth, that abundance in different things. Abundance means anything, everything, happiness, health, relationships, money, love, respect. All together, we say abundance, right? Everything flows back into your life, but it depends on your intention. You should note this point. Okay, example, one more example I can explain like you want love, love. You always complain that no one is loving me. You can't even love yourself also. And you're blaming everyone that no one is loving me. If this is a complaint, No one will love you back. What you want, first you start giving to others. If you want love, just first you give love to others around. You give love to others. Then that love energy will flow back automatically into your lives. Got it, friends? So, whatever you want, first you start giving. Giving. We always should be in a giving mode. Automatically, what you should receive, you will receive it. And keep in focus what is your intention there. So, it should be selfless. Should not expect anything in return, but you have to give with joy. This is the only thing we can do, then only that energy will flow back in our lives. So, whatever you want, you start giving that to others. If you want money, give money. If you want love in your life, first you give love to others. If you want respect in your life, first you respect others. Automatically, it will flow back. This is what author is telling here. If you want appreciation, first you appreciate others who are around you. Don't complain that no one is appreciating me, no one is recognizing me. But check on you, how you are doing to others. It's a law of nature, it's a law of universe that automatically that energy will flow back to you, whatever you give and with what kind of intention you are doing. So that matters. Okay, Masters. I hope you understood the second spiritual law of success, the law of giving and receiving. Okay, let's move to the third spiritual law of success, the law of karma, the law of cause and effect. We all know the karma philosophy very well now. We are into this journey. We are very clear about karma philosophy. Again, let me explain some things about cause and effect here. So we are all came to this earth. We have taken all our karma also to experience and to clear on this present birth, right? We have a lot of bag of good and bad karma, both. That we say Sanchita karma. For Prarabdha karma, to experience or to clear that some of the Sanchita karma we have taken to experience that in this present birth, that is Prarabdha karma, we say, right? In the process of clearing this Prarabdha karma, we again acquire so many new good and bad karma again. That will, for future births, we will take them as Agami karma, right? There are three kinds of karma, right? So here author is telling us how to clear this karma. He has given the clue. This all helps to evolve nicely. That is nothing but to achieve success. Okay. So you have to understand this cause and effect law, the law of karma. For this, the author categorized into three set of people. There are different kinds of people around us, right? There are three. He categorized the people into three sets. Like first set of people will clear the karma without any wisdom, without any soul wisdom. They clear their karmas painfully. They don't have that knowledge or the wisdom of soul plan and everything. They don't have any wisdom regarding this, but they will clear their karmas very painfully. In that way, they will clear the karmas. This is the first set of people who will clear their karmas. Okay, masters. In second set of people who clears the karma, maybe we can match to with all of us, right? We know that wisdom, we know the soul's plan, everything. We have that wisdom now. How we will see this karma now? Now we are trying to see that as a lesson, right? As a training. You're not looking that as a punishment. Still, If we are looking that as a punishment, that means still we are not awake and still we need lot of practices, right? If you are able to see the seed of opportunity even in the adversity, got it, friends? If you are able to see the seed of opportunity even in the adversity, then you will get a path where you can clear your karmas without any effort. Means the positive attitude. Here the author is telling about the perception towards your karma. This is the second thing. How is your perception towards the karma now? What is your attitude? You have to question yourself. Is this karma is giving any? Is teaching me anything? Do I need to know any lesson from this? Do I need to learn any lesson out of this karma? Can I get any seed of opportunity from this karma so that I can clear my karma and help others also through this journey of my karma? In this perception, if you start looking this karma, this is the first step. If you take seeing in a positive way, looking the seed of opportunity even in the adverse situations, then the universe will start supporting you. Whatever should come, that big karma like mountain, that becomes a small seed kind. If your perception towards karma changes, everything will change. This needs that soul wisdom, right? This needs that wisdom within us. When we develop that wisdom within us or with the spiritual journey, we can cope up this situation, this adverse situation into a better one with our own trust, with our own ability to learn something out of it, and that should help for the other persons also. With my experience, I will help others. I will bring others up through the adverse situations. I should become a teacher for others. With my experience with this karma, I can help others. In that way, if you start thinking, then you can clear your karma too. For this, I'll say one example. Like in sports, if we are playing, suddenly we will fall, our leg get fractured. Okay. So what we will see now? Okay. So I should be careful. I should be cautious while running. I should not repeat this thing to me. So this is a lesson we have supposed to learn. We got one experience, right? So through this experience, we can teach others. So this has happened to me because of my mistake, because of my thing. See, my leg got fractured. So before we are intimating to others also, you be careful. You have to take proper precautions before you do this action. Got it? So in this way, we can help others through our own experience. In that journey, in that perception towards your karma, you don't have that suffering with you. See, you check the difference between the first set of people and in the second set of people. What is the difference? There is a lot of suffering in the first set of people who are clearing their karma with that lot of pain. They are experiencing and they are clearing, but that is so painful and lot of suffering is there. Second set of people, they are enlightened, like they are aware of what is happening with them. And they are trying to motivate others for what happened for them. Okay. Indirectly, they are helping the world. Don't be like this. It will happen like this. So that changes into a better situation for them. This is second set of people who can clear their karma. This is a way of clearing their karma in second set. Like it should be a big one, but they can change, transform into a better one. The third set of people also clears their karma by practicing meditation. Simply, author told, by practicing meditation, also we can clear our karma. We already know. We are all doing practice for this also, right? Our etheric body, our energy body has lot of blockages in our nervous system. There's 72,000 nerves in our nervous system in the etheric body or energy body. That is the second body, right? So many blocks are there. It's very impure because we are carrying this from back to back from all our previous births. Now it's very impure. Because of that blocks only we are experiencing the diseases, that karma now. Through the practice of meditation, we have the capacity now to clear the blockages even in the energy body itself. Right? We have that power now. We have this great tool called meditation to clear our karma. Right? We will learn the lesson. Right? We will clear the karma through meditation also. So here three set of people he categorized how we can clear karmas. Okay, masters. Hope you understood the third law also. Shall we move to the fourth law, the spiritual law of success, the fourth law, law of least effort. Law of least effort. So name here again, least effort. Do less, accomplish more. This is the meaning of this law. Do less, but accomplish more. See, how is it possible? Yes, this is also possible. This all helps to achieve success materially and in our soul evolution for that also. Do less, accomplish more. How is it possible then? He's telling, yes, this is possible once you connect with your own self, within your own spirit. Once you connect with your own spirit, this is possible. For that also, he gave some more clues. He has given some more clues in this book. Incorporate love. Incorporate love. Then you don't drain your energy there. Love is the nature of the self, right? What is the divine quality? Love is nothing but a divine quality. The very essential nature of a self, right? It's nothing but love. If you incorporate love, there is no effort. There is no draining of any energy there, but you will accomplish more when you incorporate love. For this, we can explain in such a way that if you like something to work with love, remind here, if you do some work with love, do you drain your energy there? No, right? Instead, we feel like we are getting more energy because we are loving what we are doing. That's why there is a quote, do what you love what you do. Love is a key there. If you love and do something, there is no wastage of energy and you will accomplish more in life. But this is not happening nowadays, especially IT people. They are getting salaries. For salaries, they are working. For that, they are buying the stress along with the salary. They're not doing with passion. They're not loving their jobs. Most of the people, 80% population, are going in this way. Without love, they are just mechanically, they are just doing for money, for survival. I have to work, so I'll get money. It is so pity, right? So it should not be like that. Include love in whatever you do. There is no draining of energy. Instead, you feel like more energetic. So in that way, we can explain this like, okay, incorporate love in whatever you do. So you will accomplish more. And second thing he told, author is telling about acceptance. Acceptance. Accept the people as they are. accept the situation as it is, accept every moment as it is. He's telling every moment is as it should be. Everything is in a correct, everything is correct, everyone is correct, everything is going in a right direction. No need to think secondly. This moment is correct as it should be. It should be like that only. The person should be like this only. We can't expect anything. Everyone is correct. Everything is correct. Every problem is also correct. What is happening to us? Every illness is also correct. What is happening to us right now? Accept this present moment, what you are experiencing, whether the person or situation or your illness, this moment, everything is going correctly according to the universal rules. It should be like that only. Why you resist? Why you resist that person? Why you resist that situation? Accept this present moment. Everything is correct. Disconnected. The power is
Yeah.
fluctuating. Sorry for the discomfort.
No
Okay,
problem.
so we are in the fourth law, the law of least effort. Now you understood. Incorporate love for accomplishing more and not draining any energy. The second one, accept everything around you. Accept this present moment. Everything is in a right direction only. Everyone is correct. Every person, every problem, every situation, every illness, it should be correct only. It should be there for your own soul lessons and for your own experiences, for your evolution. Because of this illusion, we are always forgetting this principle. Again, we are resisting things around. We are resisting that person. We are only attracting our family, right? We have attracted the family members into our life. We only attracted for your own soul experiences, for only your soul evolution. This we have to mark. No need to resist anything. Then there is no leakage of energy. We are practicing a lot of meditation, huh? We are gaining a lot of energy, but unnecessarily after meditation with the situations around, how we are living, that is important. Are we accepting everything or not? Otherwise, we are leaking our own energy. What we have gained through meditation, we are leaking unnecessarily. Conserve that energy. Be in that awareness always. So, author is telling, so you have to accept every situation around you, every person around you. So, with this also, you can accomplish more, right? There is no wastage of energy here, right? And third thing, he is telling, and take a responsibility for that situation which is bothering you. Because now you have that wisdom. Why it is happening to me? Now you have that wisdom. Okay, this is my own soul's plan. So take a responsibility towards it. Accept it, first step, then take a responsibility over that situation, on that person, or anything. And come into that action. What to do next? Instead of resisting, accept, then take responsibility and focus on your own self. Work on yourself. Do meditation. Automatically, you will get a path towards a solution. That's what author is telling us here. In this way, you can accomplish more. This will apply for everything, for material things to be done. Also, this is a principle. Incorporate love Accept the situation, take responsibility towards it, and work on your own self. Don't blame anything. Don't blame others for your problem. Work on your own self. Automatically, you will get a path towards a solution. So, this is what he is telling here. So, that is a law of least effort. Without effort, we can accomplish everything. If you incorporate love, if you do accept things, if you take responsibility, if you not blame on anything on anyone and taking charge on your own self, you will get a path towards solution. Okay, masters, I hope you understood this also. So let's move to the fifth spiritual law of success, that is the law of intention and desire. Law of intention and desire. So intention and desire. So we are all doing Sankalpa Dhyana and all. You might know Sankalpa meditations. We will keep one thing in our mind and we'll start meditation keeping that Sankalp that intention in our mind, right? We usually does this, right? But here author is telling how the intentions will be happening in our meditation practice. When it will happen, he's guiding us. So you are doing meditation. Between thought to thought, there is a small space, right? So if you keep on doing practice meditation, the thoughts will get reduced. So there'll be a long gap between one thought to one thought. There'll be a gap between thoughts. In that is nothing but a meditative state. If there is no mind state, that is a meditative state, right? Empty mind. That time you release this intention, what you want to achieve. In that silence state, in that empty mind state, that is called meditative state. What we are telling, if mind is there, that is not meditation. If there is no mind, that is a silence or a meditative state where everything is possible. That time you release your intention, you will achieve everything. And he is also suggesting what kind of intentions you can fulfill here. Is that intention is helping you and to the universe also? Check this. That should be helpful to you and that should also be helpful to the universe. That kind of intentions quickly manifest. Only that kind of intentions can manifest. That should be helpful to you. At the same time, that should be helpful even to the universe, even to this world. For a global cause, you do intentions that definitely manifest. But when to take that intention in a meditative state, not before sitting meditation. Author is telling in a meditative state, when you reach that no mind state where the silence exists, you are experiencing that silence, right? When you sit for meditation, in between some silence you experience. That is the time where the cosmic energy flows into our body. From there, miracles happen, right? That time, that silence state, that no mind state, only you can release your intentions. That will manifest. And also, he is telling that intention should be pure, that should be helpful for you, even for a global level. For a global cause, it should be helpful. That kind of intentions will manifest quickly. That kind of desires only will fulfill. Then universe also will support us for manifestation. We'll get the support from the universe when you have this kind of intention. It should work for the universe also. Then universe will support. That kind of intentions will fulfill. But during meditative state, you have to release this kind of intentions. He's suggesting. Okay, masters, this is the law of intention and desire. Okay, so we will move to the next law, the law of detachment. So we already know about detachment. We are all struggling about this thing only. in this material world. This is the main thing. We are again and again falling in this illusion. We are again attaching to everything, every person, every things, everything. But this is the biggest problem for soul evolution. If you are in detachment, you are connected to the source, or you can connect easily with your own self. If you are not in detachment, you are losing the connection with the divine source or with your own self, directly proportional. If you are in that detachment, you can connect with your self, with that divine source. If you are not in detachment, you are disconnected with the source or with your own spirit. So we have to work on this to be detached with everything. There is a saying you already know that we are all divine beings, came to the earth to experience a humanity, human nature, right? We are all divine beings, came to the earth to experience this human nature. If you remember this line, we can try. Okay, so just to experience this human nature, we have come here. But what is happening? We are attaching to everything and going back. We are not going back as divine beings now. So this we should remember always. Be in detachment. Enjoy everything. Be with everyone. Be with everything. Enjoy it. Take the experience. But don't get attached. For telling it will be easy, but it's very difficult. But we have to work out on this. Experience everything, enjoy everything, eat food, buy clothes, go for vacations, be with your family members, love them, but don't get attached with everything and anything. If you are getting attached, there is no evolution for our soul. So for this, you remember this lotus philosophy. What is this lotus philosophy? It always reminds us, be like a lotus. How the leaves, it takes water, but nothing gets wet on that leaf, right? It is there already, but it's not getting wet. Same philosophy to our life. We always remember that lotus philosophy. The whole spirituality lies in this lotus concept. We have to keep one lotus frame in our home and always watch that and remind yourself that we should be in that detached mode. We should follow that philosophy. That is the highest essence of spirituality. Come, do your part and be a part. Do your part and be a part on this planet like that. So that is law of detachment. How is it possible again? Once you connect with yourself, if you do regular practice of meditation, gaining lot of knowledge, wisdom, huh? You are evolving very nicely, then you can be in detachment. Okay, we have to try masters this also. So, and we have come to an end. The last spiritual law of success, that is law of dharma and purpose of life. Law of dharma and purpose of life. So, what is our dharma? The real dharma. There are many dharmas, right? There is a family dharma, there's a career job dharma. For a society, we have to do some dharma. The highest dharma is swadharma. For our evolution, for our own self evolution, what you are doing is the main swadharma, we say. For that only we got three ratnas from our Patriji sir. What all those three? Meditation, Swadhyaya, and Sajana Sangatya. These are the three ratnas, three diamonds we got from Patriji sir for Swadharma to follow. If you are into Swadharma, If you are into these three things on your daily basis, you will come to know your purpose of life. That means you are in a right dharma. You are following your dharma. We are doing many dharmas, but what is important that is missing in our all lives. We are really blessed. Now we come to know about Swadharma. We are including all these things now in our daily routine, which these take us to next level, promote our soul to next level. Evolution happens. We will come to know our purpose of life also with the three ratnas, with these three things, with these three tools. In this way, we will come to know our own purpose of life. In this present birth, what is my purpose of life? That is a real dharma. Once you realize your purpose of life on this present birth, your life is meaningful. It's fulfilled. Your soul get promoted to next level. That is the whole struggle of this present life. Know your purpose. Align with your purpose of life. Then every suffering will wipe out in your life. You know, masters, why this all suffering is happening? Because you're not aligned with your purpose. What you have chosen and come here, you forgot everything. Once you align with your purpose, then you will be wiping away your own sufferings in your life. Otherwise, nature always triggers us with some suffering because you are not aligned with your purpose. Still, you have to work out through the meditation, through Sajjana Sangatya, through Swadhyaya. You can align with the purpose of life. You will know your soul plan. You will know who you are, why you have come here. Once you align with all these things, everything will be fine in your life. There is no suffering in your life. This is a secret. Why the suffering is happening to me? Because you are not aligned with your purpose. You are deviating from your purpose of life. That's why, for that, the nature triggers with some suffering in your life, either in a relationship way, in a financial way, in your health problems. In any corner, it may trigger you. Then you have to think over and be aware that it is trying to teaching me something. That is also called karma philosophy. Like, so we have to see the seed of opportunity, what it is trying to teach me. So I have to work on myself to align with all these things. Then that illness will go away. The relationship will be fine. Whatever you are facing, that will get wiped away. This is a secret. Angle of deviation is happening in all our lives, in all of our lives. To avoid this deviation, we have to be on a right track. Means you have to follow these three ratnas, follow the swadharma. Then you will come into this alignment. Then you will automatically will connect with your own self. Once you connect with your own self, means you have connected with your purpose of life also. Still, we are struggling for that. We are thinking we are connecting already. Still, we have suffering in our life. Means still we have to work out more on our self. That is a true purpose to be fulfilled. That is a real success, finally. So we are concluding here. That is a real success. Our life itself is successful now. So what is the main mother of all these things? Connect with your pure potentiality. This is the mother for all these laws. The first one is the mother for all these things. Once you connect with your own self, once you understand that your own consciousness is nothing but a source, then everything will be in a right way. You have abundance in your life, you have peace of mind, you have a good health, good relationships, right? You can achieve more with less effort. You can be in a detachment mode always. And you can achieve any desire. Whatever intention is yours, you can achieve it. What is the mother for all these things? Connect. Connect with your own spirit. Connect with yourself. We are all disconnected now. We are all disconnected. That is the main problem here. We are facing all these things and we are struggling a lot to clear all these things. We can clear our karma. The only thing we need is to connect with your own self. Connect with the self, with the Swadharma. Then you will achieve the real success. This is a real success. Then you no need to crave or run for success. Success follows you. Then success become your journey. It's not a destination. We have heard this dialogue from a movie of Mahesh Babu's. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It should be a journey. Every moment should be a successful moment. Once you're connected with your own spirit, this will be happening. So this is a wonderful book by Deepak Chopra. So I'm so happy to share this wisdom with all of you, masters. Thank you for this opportunity. Do you have any questions? You can please ask. Thank you so much. I-
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. That was a wonderful session, and you so beautifully you explained the seven spirit laws of success. Like they are the seven main steps for the soul evolution, and achieving them with love and staying happy. And you said like success becomes your journey, not a destination. All these things. Do what you love, love what you do. So many things, and every situation is really, if we feel an opportunity, then it's like that evolves our soul. We take every incident happily and with joyfully, with playfully, we can evolve, like clearing the karma. Very well said. Thank you so much for the wonderful sessions. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, masters. If you want to share any experience, like what you learned from this session. And any questions, please raise your hand or come forward.
Any questions also, masters? I can help. If I know something, I can share and help. So, what point you liked? Any doubts?
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, ma'am.
Madam, 3 months back, I have learnt in one book all the laws of spirituality. So
Okay.
you have given nice information, madam. I had remembered once again. So yesterday also I shared in my status. If you
Oh,
meditate, all bad karmas will be removed like that, madam.
yes,
So very
yes, yes.
nice, madam. Thank you so much for sharing your
Thank you, ma'am. Who is speaking, ma'am? I want to see who is talking.
Reddy Prabha, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I couldn't see her. Okay, madam. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I talk,
Yeah,
Deepika?
very well. Go ahead. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Yes, ma'am.
there was little net issue. Power
Oh,
went off.
okay.
I just
No,
saw her just now. She was like till the last. Just now
no, I
she's
went
back
and I
again.
came back.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I noted down all the seven laws. Actually, someone shared this seven laws. I posted in our core group. Someone has deleted that today only.
Okay, actually, ma'am, Vijayasri ma'am, she gave her wisdom in Telugu session. Like I like very often, very few times I join Telugu sessions whenever I find time. So whenever I was on time, so I was so inspired. Like when she was telling these seven spirit laws of success in the Telugu session, I was like a back of her to please give your wisdom in English and all.
English.
So ma'am, she
Same thing.
finally. She
Yeah.
agreed,
Same
and
thing.
yeah, this is how.
I was so impressed. I thought I will take this class in Kannada also.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
have any questions and you want to share experience, yeah, go ahead,
Ah,
Vedvati ma'am.
yes. When Madam said about Ramana Maharshi, immediately I went to Tiruvannamalai.
It's
Like
nice.
Madam, we had a program 15 days back.
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am. I come to know. Yeah, yeah.
I
Arunachalam. Arunachalam.
Yeah, Arunachala.
Yes.
We were there for 3 days. We had good experience. We had that um, Girivalayam, walking
Oh,
around the hill, 14
yeah.
kilometers.
Very
Uh,
nice.
but, but I couldn't walk 14 kilometers. I just walked, say, around 10 kilometers.
Oh,
We
great
went, visited Ramana Maharshi
ashram.
ashrama and all that. But I
Yes.
couldn't go to that cave to-
Oh.
due to it was very hot there.
Mm-hmm.
And then everywhere we could see that board. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Yes, yes. That is the
Ah,
whole essence of spirituality. That is a thing we
ah,
should learn in this
yes.
present.
When
That's
he said that, I suddenly remembered that.
yes, ma'am.
Nice, nice subject, madam.
Nice.
I'll try to translate this in Kannada
Yes.
and
Definitely, ma'am.
share wisdom
Much
in Kannada
Yeah.
also.
please spread
Even
this.
ma'am
But
also
I
knows
will
Kannada.
mention
If you
your
want, we
name.
can invite ma'am.
Kannada, I don't know, ma'am. I have to learn still.
Oh,
As
you
though
don't
I've been
know? Oh, I'm
9 years,
sorry,
I
sorry.
understand
Oh,
Kannada.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll tell madam's name. This is what it is. She took class in English. I liked it, and I am translating this in Kannada.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Introduce
This is
Vijay
really
madam.
very helpful subject, ma'am. Everybody, even teenagers, everybody need this subject. Then they will know the importance of this meditation. In this way, also we can reach this to everyone around.
The
Because
meditation
Deepak
is
Chopra, this author is actually addicted to many addictions before the spiritual journey. He has got addicted to many things. Then his
no
father bring him to this spiritual journey. Then he got transformation. After a lot of research on his own experiences, he has given
little
this beautiful
understand.
book. He has
It's
given this seven spiritual laws. Then he realized about this meditation. What is this?
nice,
How, how important it is in everybody's life for success. This is very helpful. Everybody
very
is running for
helpful.
a material success only. They are losing their health, they are losing their peace of mind. Still, they want to run for material success only. That is not a correct way. You have to approach spiritually for the material success also. When you have this with you, spirituality in your life, then if you try for the material success, there is no fall down in their life regarding
Life.
health,
I
regarding in every corner. So they'll
last
be
two years,
peaceful and happy also. That's why.
last 2 years, I have realized this. I recently came to this spirituality, madam, meditation,
Nice one.
and but most of the times I'm fully dedicated to meditation, Reiki, and this wisdom sharing. I mean, listening to Swadhyaya
That is
most of
what
the time.
truly we
I,
need, ma'am.
I attend all the three sessions: morning session, afternoon, and evening. All the three classes I am attending. I'm very
You're
happy.
investing time. You're nice. You're investing time. Actual investing is this only. Many people think about us that they are spending time in this way. We are not spending time. We are investing time.
Correct.
Actually,
Exactly.
for
Exactly. Hey,
Yeah,
thank
madam
you.
is so sincere and punctual. She is the first who joins the session every week. Thank you, Vedvati.
very nice.
And
Thank you.
yeah, from this session, wisdom share, what I actually included another point in my list. Like, who am I? Is like we always think like I'm a soul, so we are so and so. We are descended, like as you said, like we are the divine beings who descended to earth to experience the humanity.
Humanity.
So for so we I added another like I'm a lotus, like being detached
Yes.
in even a lotus is evolved from the
We
dirt.
should be
It
like a
never
lotus
touches the
tree.
dirt.
We should be like a lotus. Though we are in the mud, called life is a
Yeah.
mud, we can denote. Still, we can
Mm.
shine like a lotus. Though we are in a mud, we can shine like a
Yeah.
lotus with the spiritual tools. That's the
Yeah.
philosophy lotus reminds us all the time.
Yeah. So like I started visualizing like I'm holding a lotus and watching it. I'm a lotus.
Nice,
Yeah, well
nice.
said. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening
Thank
patiently
you.
for 1 hour. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you. Yes.
So I will leave, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yeah, we'll meditate now. And thank you so much for your time, ma'am. That was so beautiful.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
hope
everyone.
you
Hope
we
you all
have
understood.
more
Thank
sessions in
you.
the future. Thank you.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was so wonderful, isn't it, masters? So every session is good, and like every session we are awakening ourselves. Though we forget sometimes, there are great masters like this who remind us again and again. So thank you all for joining and being a great part of this session.